Today we're talking about finished versus unfinished elevation certificates. So, if you want to avoid the major headache of not changing your flood zone, stay tuned in this video. Hello, my name is Chris Creek, president and owner of the Flood Insurance Guru, and today we're talking about elevation certificates. We're particularly talking about finished versus unfinished, what you need to know, particularly to get your flood zone changed. So let's talk about this. So you're going through the process, you've just built this brand new house, they told you that you had to have flood insurance, that it was in a flood zone, you're like, there's no way, this thing's on a hill, it's never gonna flood. We hear it every day. In fact, we've lived it. I did a flood zone on my own property, so I understand the struggle you're going through. So you're trying to get this thing removed. What all do you need here? Well, when you're going through this process, the federal government's going to ask you for an updated elevation certificate. They're going to say, hey, we need one that shows all the elevation numbers on when the building's actually been complete. Like you can see right here, where you have a certificate of occupancy where someone is actually living in it compared to when it was being built. So when going through the flood zone change process, make sure to have that finished elevation certificate so that you don't get slowed down. We see people every day that go through and they do this process on their own, which is super easy. We even have a course built on our website that shows you how to go through this process of doing a flood zone change. You can click below in the description to find it. And one of the things they're going to ask you for is this finished elevation certificate in addition to some other things. So if you want to take a 6-month process and turn it into about a 45-day process, then make sure you have this finished elevation certificate. Also, make sure a surveyor has signed it, sealed it, and dated it. These are all things they're going to be looking for to make sure that it's been certified either by a professional engineer, somebody with that license. So you want to make sure in that. Thank you for tuning into this video. Make sure to subscribe to these videos to learn more when it comes to flood education, flood insurance, and flood zone changes on properties like this. Thank you.